जिस तरह से जॉब डिफरेंट है उसी तरह से हर इंडिविजुअल भी डिफरेंट है. हर इंडिविजुअल कैन नॉट एवरी इंडिविजुअल कैन नॉट परफॉर्म each job. So there is a need for matching. This person is right person to perform this job and this is not right person to perform this job. जिस डोमेन में भी आपको जाएंगे आपको इस तरह का टेस्ट यूज करना पड़ेगा. In classification, classifying an individual on the basis of measurement, high performer, poor performer. आपके क्लास में, आपके वर्क प्लेस पर, आपकी फैमिली में, in any of the discipline we used to go for classification. For the classification, the base is measurement. If your classification is ambiguous, vague, then you are not making a right decision about your measurement. In comparison, जो मैंने आपसे बात की on the basis of Galton and Darwin, individuals are alike, but always existed differences, individual differences. You need to understand. Friends, there is a paradigm shift. If you study about the European countries or developed world, in every school they are having a counselor or psychologist who's looking after different part of the measurement related to the students or scholars. In guidance and counseling, whenever you are trying to work as a guidance and counseling, then you need to understand, you need to measure from where I start to knock the door, the strength and weaknesses. The measurement provide you the insight and understanding about the problem. Or in near future, especially during this pandemic, you might have seen a large number of issues are there. Everybody is down with panic attacks and phobia. एक अनजाना सा डर देखिए हम सबके दरमियान बैठा था. So there is a need to go for guidance and counseling. I have seen over the India that number of schools are recruiting counselors for their staff and their students. You can look into this career as a scholar. Research, friends, in whatever the discipline you are going to measure, address, on the basis of level of measurements, statistical tests or design can be ascertained to test the hypothesis. Biostatistics में number of universities में मैं as a consultant काम कर रहा हूँ. So they used to कि सर इस तरह का measurement है in our case, but test we are going to use. So friends, measurement regarded as the heart of any research, any research. In improving classroom instructions, we all are teachers, we are all are learners. Okay. He used to teach, but the results are different. Why it is so? Am I not at your expectations? Am I not audible? Or my talk may be out of esteem? There is all the time of possibilities of calibration as a teacher. Friends, in traditional classroom, you will surprise that when a teacher is speaking before the students, only 7% he is digested, only 7%. 7% ही लोग क्लास को पूरी सुन पाते हैं या समझ पाते हैं. What about the rest? Similarly, in the online mode, again it is a challenge. But to make it interesting, to make it relevant, to make it to the point, it is the responsibility of the online teacher. Okay, in improving classroom instructions. Okay, friends, now more emphasizing about this part of the domain, distinguish physical measurements from psychological measurements. When I say psychological, does not mean psychological, but it is educational and allied disciplines. I trust, I'm sure now you have been digested, you are digesting that measurement is very important for any research. If you are not going for the research as a member of the family, as an entity of or part of organization, we all are using measurements. The first difference between the two, unit of measurement is fixed when you are going for physical measurement. If you wish to measure the height, itna inches, itna meters, centimeters, weight, kilograms, and so on. But friends, in psychological, unit of measurement is not fixed. This I am pushing you towards the test, emphasizing you. Unit of measurement is not fixed. When you are administering a test on a target subject or population, you are going to have a number. For example, एक intelligence का test मैंने administer किया, and someone got a score of 40 out of 50. Can we say 40 centimeter or 40 meters or 40 degrees or 40 kilograms? It is unitless. There is no unit. So in such type of measurements, the unit of measurement is not fixed and varies during the process of measurement. Varies during the process of measurement. For example, if you are being asked to rate me on a 10-point scale, the rating on the first day may be different. The reason being that the talk may be relevant, may not be relevant to you. But when you are approaching to the session 5th, 6th, and 7th, you might be realizing, yes, the teacher is making a difference. You may rate high. So during the process of measurement, okay, हमेशा ख्याल में, so these unit tend to vary themselves in order of difficulty. For example, किसी टेस्ट में इंटेलिजेंस का टेस्ट है, नॉन वर्बल टेस्ट, it depends on the number, type of items, the type of questions, whether verbal or non-verbal, their difficulty level, their discrimination level, distractors available in the question. So the first difference between the two that you are going to measure on the basis of test, it is unitless, the first limitation. The second limitation, there is a true 0 point. An object may be having 0 length, 0 weight, 0 temperature, or underlying absence of the characteristics being measured. Complete absence, no weight, no temperature, 0 temperature. But to other side, there is no true 0 point. It is arbitrary zero. It is artificial, that you got on the basis of some criterion. If an individual got a score of 0 on a numerical ability test, a numerical ability test was administered on a group of subjects, and a subject got a score of 0, can we say he or she is not having numerical ability operation or knowledge of numerical operation at all? We cannot. So there is an arbitrary 0 point. It is not true 0. We cannot make what nonsense here. You have 0 intelligence. You have 0 numerical ability. No. So this is the second difference, friends. Coming to the third difference, when you are going for the physical measurements, they are more accurate and predictable. More accurate and predictable. An object 20 inches length means definitely 20 inch above the 0 point. More accurate and predictable. However, to the other side, not accurate and predictable. Not accurate and predictable. Some margin of errors are always there. If you recall, Dr. Kaushal has discussed with you a number of times we used to fix the level of significance at 0.05 and 0.01. So this is the type 1 error. ये error है that you are declaring in your research, examining the hypothesis, how much error you are tolerating, making an inference about the population on the basis of sample study. If the level of significance is 0.05, then 95% is the confidence. Results drawn on the basis of sample will represent to the population. So, not accurate and predictable. No prediction can be made with definite accuracy. You cannot say 100%. In my case, we were selecting the individual for the post of station masters over the Indian Railways. Friends, I used to discuss the case study related to that talk. So we were having a psychological test battery for the station masters. ख्याल रहे जिस तरह से जॉब होता है उसी के अकॉर्डिंगली मैचिंग एबिलिटीज भी आपको मैच करनी होंगी. Here I would like to emphasize, we used to imagine about myself, I wish to be an administrator, a police officer, a teacher, a police inspector, and so on. Did we ever try to match our ASA? Knowledge, skills, and abilities? We never tried to. You might have seen in my case also. My father was semi-literate, my mother was semi-literate. There was none to guide me which career will be the right choice for you. PCM के साथ 10th 12th किया, then BSc in mathematics. Nobody was there to guide us. Then after BSc mathematics, I switched to the statistics, MSc statistics. Then I again switched to the psychology. अब देखिए, if I could have been visualized about myself, what is the set of strength and weaknesses in my personality disposition. Of course, waiting for 23 years to become a teacher. मेरा विजन था, मेरी ख्वाहिश थी कि मैं टीचर बनना चाहता हूँ. I stayed with Indian Railways 23 years as an officer, a professional setting, जहाँ टीचिंग का कोई मतलब नहीं था. It was the research only organization. तो आप देखिए कितना वक्त जाया हुआ, वेस्ट हुआ. If somebody was there to guide, who can guide? When you are well familiar about your set of strength and weaknesses. मेरी पर्सनैलिटी का प्रोफाइल ये है, I have this set of abilities, then you need to match your abilities with the job and work on it. Friend, trust me, at the end you will be highly satisfied. In turn, the organization will be productive. Two-way benefits. Organizations में टर्नओवर क्यों हो रहा है? ब्रेन ड्रेन क्यों हो रहा है? वो इसीलिए हो रहा है. The employees are not able to match their abilities with the job. It needs. देखिए ये सारे डिस्कशंस ऑफ द टॉपिक इसलिए हैं. As a teacher, I am trying to emphasizing you. This is the time. PhD में admission हो गया, then what about after the PhD? Again, this is the time that you can work on the competitions after realizing about your strength and weaknesses. You can have a better career tomorrow. So there is a need to match the last point था, not accurate and predictable. No prediction can be made. If I got a grade in the examination, A plus in the examination, I will be able to qualify UGC NET examination. Yeah, I will be a very successful teacher in days to come. Yeah, researcher in days to come. No. So this is one of the reasons. Then one point, और ये इसी point पर मैं और emphasize करना चाहता था. We were selecting the station masters on the basis of set of tests. For example, पहला test था intelligence. Second test was following directions, and third was vigilance behavior, and fourth was freedom from impulsiveness, and last was perseverance. Friends, अगर इन पांचों टेस्ट के आप डिस्क्रिप्शन को देखें तो दे all the tests were related या chosen on the basis of job analysis. So if we select an individual on the basis of these 5 tests, we cannot say that the person will be irregularity free. Irregularity free. I'm not saying about accident, irregularity free. But on the basis of follow-up studies, we came to know that the irregularities committed by non-screened staff vis-a-vis screened staff, there was a difference of 72 to 74%. जो लोग साइकोलॉजिकली स्क्रीन थे उन लोगों ने 72 to 74% irregularities कम की comparing to the other part. So not accurate and predictable. It may be varying over the years, over the different part of the working culture also, zones also. And the fourth difference between the two is direct. When you go for the physical measurement, it is direct. If I wish to measure the length of a cloth or paper, place it before us and directly measure its length. Directly. इसका weight है, इसकी length है, इसकी height है, and so on. But other part, it is indirect. You are trying to measure on the basis of items or questions or some tests. Friends, if items or test is not standardized, then your measurement again will be incomplete, inaccurate, and the decisions made on the basis of incomplete or inaccurate measurement will not be the right decision. So there is a need to indirect. And the last difference between the two, entire quantity can be measured in case of physical. अगर आप चाहते हैं किसी प्रोडक्ट की लेंथ मेजर करना तो आप पूरी स्केल रखने measure the entire quantity. Only a sample representing that quantity can be measured. Only a sample. Example देखिए, mechanical aptitude of class 10th students of UP state. This is the question. This is the research problem I wish to measure. Not possible to measure every student, but randomly draw a sample of students and measure it. So a limited part of the domain you can measure, not the complete or entire quantity. Again, this is the part of research. Friends, for studying the research problem, always the population will not be available to you. You are going to make an inference about the population on the basis of sample studied. हमेशा एक small part of the population as a sample आपको available होगा जिसके बेस पर आप research करेंगे, and you will make an inference about the population parameters. Now you will surprise that I'm sure you are from different disciplines. After knowing these 5 differences, you might be realizing what nonsense yaar. Psychology, education, yeah, social subjects, social sciences. Are they really science? Social science discipline में ये सारे subjects आते हैं. Economics, political science, psychology, social science, sociology, social work. A number of disciplines are there. If you club all together, then they are labeled as social sciences. Science, इतने differences के बाद भी ये science है. इसलिए है, if you are taking care of the standards required to measure the things or variable under study. Number of, you will surprise that economics, political science, social work, business administration, psychology, so number of departments के साथ मैंने psychological test develop किया, publish किया. In every domain, you need to look into the characteristics or standards of the test. इस प्रोग्राम का मकसद ही ये है कि how to develop a good test for your research. So I guarantee you, if you are taking care of the characteristics required for the good test, then your measurement will be the right measurement and you will be able to make an inference about the population on the basis of sample studied. Trust me, at the end of the program हम ये आपको convince करके रहेंगे कि अगर गलत ढंग से आपने नॉन स्टैंडर्डाइज्ड टेस्ट को आपने यूज किया, उसके रिजल्ट्स ये थे. स्टैंडर्डाइज्ड टेस्ट को आपने यूज किया, उसके रिजल्ट्स ये थे. ओके फ्रेंड्स, so this was the part that I plan to discuss. I have perhaps 2-3 slides, then we will have a break of 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And general problems of measurement. अब देखिए, these are the, we need to look into the negative side of the domain also. Friends, when you are going for measurements in social sciences or allied disciplines, then one of the demerit, or you can say the problem, is indirectness of measurement. Most of the variables cannot be observed and studied directly. Most of the variables. So this is one of the reasons. Indirectness. If I wish to measure your aptitude in test development, or you can say the research, I cannot measure as we and physical sciences we use to measure. science is there to help the individuals or human beings to take care of their needs, expectations. It has to be friendly in nature. So there is a correlation between the two. Your theory, your axioms needs to be confirming the rule of nature. तो कहीं ना कहीं देखिए ये चीज बराबर आ रही है कि साइंस कैन नॉट मूव ऑल टुगेदर without keeping in consideration the needs of the users. कोई भी एक प्रोडक्ट है, whenever a product is coming to the market, before launching a product there is a research. What are the expectations of the consumers in different perspective? इसकी कॉस्ट है, इसकी यूजफुलनेस है, इसकी applicability है. A large number of domain is there. How you are going to measure? You are going to measure on the basis of questionnaire or test. Okay. So this is one of the general problem of the measurement that you can take care of when you are having a standardized test. Number two, incompleteness of the measurement. Friends, whenever you are going for the psychological or educational measurements, as you have seen in earlier slides, it's generally incomplete. If you are using non-standardized test or teacher-made test, again, it is incomplete. For example, if you wish to measure attitude towards co-education, it will tend to create misleading index of attitudes co-education. If you go to the rural area, they have different opinion. If you are coming to the urban area, they have different opinion. If you go to the different states, we will not allow our girls or daughters to study with boys. Alag opinion. So when your respondent is coming with certain or number of biases in their mindset, no, I will not allow. So again, the views or opinions or attitude measured is incomplete. Third point, relativity of measurement. Relativity. The inference drawn on the basis of measurement needs a reference group. We need to make a reference group. We used to compare. यही तो हम जिंदगी में सुबह से शाम करते हैं. Why person X is better than me? Relativity of measurement. Why can't we make an inference about myself? मैं जैसा हूँ, self awareness. Who am I? If you understand yourself, you will not allow if someone say you about yes, he is idiot. If you are aware about yourself, I'm sorry, I am not idiot. Perhaps I might have done in a different way which was not expected at that point of time. The clarity is there. Sir, you are an amazing teacher. Thank you. Perhaps I have done a different perspective or chased or discussed one of the issues which was touchy to the participants. I know about myself. So friends, when you use to relate yourself with a reference group, then again this is one of the demerit. the reference group has to be matched in your case. अगर आप देखिए, we are in research we are having control group and experimental group. So we are making the group on the basis of different criterion, homogeneity. We used to ensure the homogeneity between the groups. Within the groups, then only you can make an inference about the hypothesis under study. Relativity. Many times we used to compare ourselves with the person or group which is not alike me. क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं मैं अपने को अभी नहीं समझ रहा हूँ. If you start searching or researching about yourself, then your reference group will be in the similar direction. आप अपने जैसे को देखना चाहेंगे, अपने जैसे से मैच करना चाहेंगे. Many times ये होता है रिसर्च में. This is one of the problem in measurement कि हम for example if you are going to a market, you are having different type of mangoes. वो मैंगो बहुत मीठा है और वो नहीं है. Why we are comparing? There is different type of mangoes. They are having different taste. Relativity. Okay. Errors in measurement. Most of the time, measurement in behavioral science is not pure. It contains some uncontrolled factors and errors जिसका आपको ख्याल रखना पड़ेगा. मैंने रिसर्च में देखा है इसको, नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स देखा है. एग्जाम्पल आप देखिए, इस तरह के inferences we used to draw many times, but this is not the fact. All sources of errors might inflate or reduce your level of measurement. Errors in measurement. Okay.